We'll start it out like this. Ready?
Move that water bottle. I already cracked mine.
All right. I just pulled up like this pre-made Christmas movie tier list.
Can you make that bigger? No.
I can, yeah. It's about as big as I can make it there. I can read those. You can't read those?
Some of them I didn't even see though.
Some of them we haven't seen, which there's a category that we can just drag them to haven't seen. But we'll start it because I know you've probably seen more of these than I have. You've watched those weird Netflix ones. But there is one that we have to do here. I don't see it right off the jump. So, Noelle. Did you see that one with Anna Kendrick? I feel like I saw you watching that before.
I believe she was like maybe Santa's helper.
We're just gonna put it in haven't seen.
Okay. Well,
There's a Drake and Josh one.
And he was. I just saw today when I was scrolling through with Lydia. Drake did the real life Fairly Odd Parents. He was.
Timmy Turner.
Yeah, and then they had a Christmas one.
I didn't know that.
I knew they did the real life Fairly Odd Parents movie, but I didn't know they had a Christmas one.
Oh, I do remember him in the Yeah. I do remember that. I don't think I've ever seen.
No, I never seen that. No.
No.
I seen that the night
before. I did see that. Seth Rogen, Gordon something, Joseph Gordon, the Anthony Mackie. God, why I couldn't fucking remember his name to save my life. I don't remember that one. I like vaguely because they made it like
a work Christmas party. Maybe
they made it like because Seth Rogen's Jewish, so they made it like, and I think I think like combined Hanukkah and Christmas. I'm gonna put it in like it's all right.
Yeah, it wasn't like
from what I remember.
Memorable.
Yeah,
so that says something. Because if you see a solid Christmas movie, you're like, you remember it.
8 Crazy Nights. That's the animated Adam Sandler one.
That's more you. I did watch it once with you, but
that's can more talk on me.
That. You can talk on that. You talked about that a lot, though.
No, I haven't.
From what I remember, you really liked it.
Definitely not what. Oh gosh, there we go. I'm gonna put it in all right. A Christmas Story. We all know where that goes. Not much to say about that. It's all-time classic. 100% all-time classic. There's nowhere else to put it. If it's Christmas time, it's on TV. You watch it.
You see it. You see every part of it because it's on all day long. So no matter.
It's a marathon through the whole season.
Watch the whole movie. You see the whole movie because it's on all day long.
Yeah, you've seen the entire marathon all the time. Hi, Christy. Yeah, it's S tier. I mean, it's one of my favorites. I feel like it's a lot of people's favorites. It's absolute classic. Ralphie getting his tongue stuck to the post.
The snowsuit.
The snowsuit. The bunny outfit.
Yeah.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. I have a Red Ryder BB gun.
The lamp.
Yep, the leg lamp. Fragile. Yeah, absolute classic.
That's an all-time classic too for animation.
A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah, that's like.
Yeah. It's the same as like the Thanksgiving one. What's the Thanksgiving one?
I don't know, but yeah, I agree.
It's the Great Pumpkin. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I think
Great
so.
Pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when it comes to animation and classics, you can't beat like a Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey.
That was good. I would put it in. All right. Like, well, yeah. All right.
Like it was it like sort of animated and sort of
it
like. It
was like the Polar Express.
That
Animation.
Yeah.
But Jim Carrey did a perfect job as.
Well, I mean, it's Jim Carrey, obviously.
Yeah.
What is this? I can't see that. What is it? Oh, Medea Christmas.
Nope. Haven't seen it.
Nope, haven't seen that one. Does that say Arthur Christmas? I haven't seen that one either. Bad Santa. We know where that one goes. It's an all-time classic.
At least for us.
At least for us. It's dirty. It's hilarious. It's just very quotable.
Do you want me to fix you some sandwiches? I'm on my fucking lunch break, okay?
Yeah, 100% just...
Never mind. Just go watch it. Is
this the one where he goes to his hotel, or goes to the hotel room, and he's talking to the girl, and she says about she was shitting pancakes? He made a joke to her, and she goes, "Last time I saw you, I was shitting pancakes."
Yeah.
Something like that.
No, I was shitting something for a week.
Yeah, I think it was pancakes.
It wasn't pancakes.
I feel like it was pancakes.
We'll have to watch that this holiday season to.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's a good one. 100% a good one. Skip off some of these. Elf is horrible.
But I know, like, a lot of people, it'll be all-time classic. That's a popular.
Everybody loves.
Christy, do you like Elf, or do you think it's a horrible?
Yeah, everybody.
Where do you rate that one, Christy?
I'm gonna resize this a little bit.
Is she still even on?
I think so. Get this a little. There we go. Yeah, I mean, Elf. I like Will Ferrell sometimes. Like Anchorman.
No.
Perfect. Old School. Awesome. Step Brothers. Awesome.
Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home is, yeah, he's pretty good in that. The other guys, basically everything but Elf.
Nah, he kind of annoys me.
Everything but Elf. But
I would say it's all right. Sorry, Christy, your comments are really tiny for me to see.
Yeah, I hate this movie. I hate it so much. Everybody loves it. It's everywhere, but I just can't stand it.
Wait, why are you... Is that Babes in Toyland?
Yes. I don't remember that one.
Oh, it's so good, and Lydia really needs to watch that. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that.
I think I had it on VHS as a kid.
I used to watch that. I totally forget how it goes, but I watched that a lot.
So where would you
classic.
Put it? You put it in classic?
Yeah, for me.
We'll put it in classic.
Because it's like 90s.
I'm going to resize this so it all fits.
Lydia has to watch that. We'll have to see where we can rent that or whatever. Or not rent it, but stream it.
Did I just make it worse? I think I just made it worse.
Can you get rid of that Etna thing?
No, that's ads that keep popping up. One sec.
I don't think I've ever seen that one. Babes in Toyland? My grandma had the VHS, and I would watch it at her house a lot. So it's just like a little nostalgic for me, but
All right, one sec.
if I watched it now, I'd be like, Meh.
Yeah, gotta add something here because it's not doing what I want it to do.
Christy, is your turkey seasoned and ready for the oven? Or is it already in the oven? Don't people put it in the night before? Didn't your mom do that?
Probably, yeah.
No. I never cooked a turkey in my life, so I'll get there.
Where is that at? The corner? Instructing. The amateur hour over here. There we go. Okay. That's a little better. Oh. No, it's not. I have to account to...
It's in the fridge.
The turkey?
Mm-hmm.
Wish that would go away, though.
There's a little X in it.
Well, that... Obviously. Home Alone is a certified classic.
Hello.
I mean, you can't argue Home Alone. Like, that is a certified banger all the time. What?
What's her comment say?
I'm not an overachiever when it comes to my turkey. I probably would be the same way. So I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah. A little butter, a little seasoning. That's all that matters.
Home Alone 2, obviously,
That's kind of
all-time
like
classic.
almost before Home Alone.
What?
Like, meaning, like, that one's a little bit better.
Oh, yeah.
Eh.
I mean, if we're going to go that far and, like,
Well, yeah, we don't have
putting them in front of things, but...
No. Yeah, we
No,
don't have
it's...
to.
Home Alone 2, I think I like more than the first one.
Just like Scary Movie. Scary Movie 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's not a Christmas movie.
Suck brick, kid. Another movie that's just endlessly quotable.
Yes.
Wow.
What a hole.
What a hole. Oh, this is another certified classic. Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
I mean...
He has to get that toy for his kid,
Yep,
and
Turbo
it's all
Man.
sold out.
Yep.
And
Him and... what's his
they,
face?
like, wrestle.
Him and...
It's like Black Friday, but...
Him and... Why can I not think of his name? I can't... The guy. I forget his name. They fight over the Turbo Man, yeah, and then he finally ends up giving it to him.
Jack Frost is an all-time classic for me.
I would put that as
It's
an
just
all-time
wholesome
classic.
and such a good...
That is like a nice, like, feel-good movie to watch.
Yeah.
Don't mistake it for the horror movie Jack Frost of like kind of the same thing where Jack Frost is like a serial killing snowman.
But if you want to get a Christmas movie and Halloween at the same time, watch Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Grinch for me. Sorry, I know that's not your favorite, but no, you have to put it in all time for me.
I'll put it there just for you, even though I personally hate. I don't hate the Grinch, but
you don't like their faces. You don't like the Whoville faces.
I just was never
You don't like the Grinch.
I just don't like the Grinch. I don't know why. Like, I love Jim Carrey.
What'd you say? Jack Frost is a good one. Yeah, it is. It'll make you cry, but it's a good one.
I like Jim Carrey, but for some reason the Grinch just never like pulled me in. I think it's just I don't know. Maybe it's just like weird and quirkiness of like the universe of Dr. Seuss and like the Who's.
Yeah, I think you just don't like the Dr. Seuss part of it.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Four Christmases was really good.
Is that the one with Vince Vaughn?
Yeah, and Reese Witherspoon.
Where is that one?
Right there. They're like all wrapped up for first row.
There, right there.
Yeah, I would put that in.
Like all right. I
would
feel
say
like.
all right and classic is a tough.
Classic has to be like a staple Christmas movie. Like those movies are, at least when I was a kid, they were staples.
Yeah, but for like the rom-coms, the Four Christmases is definitely like.
I don't remember that one. I know Vince Vaughn is in it.
They're like engaged, and they go to his family and her family, and his brothers are like wrestlers, and the dad's like.
Oh God, I don't. Maybe I haven't even seen it.
That's a good one.
Let's see what else is in here. Krampus, the anti Christmas movie.
That was all right. Put them all right.
In the level of like Christmas movies and stuff, like, yeah, I would put it at all.
Oh, we saw that in theaters actually.
Yeah, we did. I think it's a really great movie. I enjoyed it, but as like a Christmas movie,
I don't really remember too much. I would be interested in watching that again. And the ones that we put in classic are all right that we didn't see in a while, we need to write them down and rewatch.
The ones in classic?
And all right, because that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, okay. I see.
Number one, you best put that as number one.
That one, Christmas Vacation,
yes,
belongs as the best Christmas movie of all time.
That's even in my probably top 10 favorite movies in general. Not even just saying Christmas movie, like that's just hands down one of my favorite movies. I could watch that in the summertime and be just as.
Yeah, I can agree.
Like, it just is great. I love Chevy Chase.
He is a grade A douche.
Really?
Yeah, I hear like he is like impossible to work with.
Now
he's
or then?
I think still now. I heard that he's like super
he's
racist and like I've heard
Can't win 'em all.
I've heard nothing but bad things about Chevy Chase.
He makes great movies.
During the Christmas Vacation, hands down, just not even close.
There's an Up in Air though.
This is another certified classic. All-time classic, The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Lydia's favorite.
Everybody debates whether it's a Halloween movie or it's a Christmas movie. It's 100% a Christmas movie.
No, I would say it's equally as both.
I would say
just classify it as a classic.
I'd say it's more of a Christmas movie than
Why?
it is because it's about bringing Christmas to Halloween Town. Bringing the joy of Christmas, the magic of Christmas to Halloween Town.
You know what you gotta say?
What? Oh, nice work, Bone Daddy.
Our daughter says it perfectly.
Oh, it's so
Bone
good.
Daddy.
Nice
I wish
work.
she was down here.
The way she
Bone
says the daddy part, Bone Daddy.
Daddy.
Oh, it's so good.
And she even like lightens her voice with a nice work, Bone Daddy. It's perfect.
It's the best scene in the whole movie. I don't know why, but just that scene in particular, just him walking by, just flipping the coin into the guy's saxophone, and he just stops and he's nice work, Bone Daddy.
Nice work, Bone Daddy.
Yeah, I guess so.
And that's where
so
everybody
good.
logs off.
And the mayor is one of my favorite characters in that movie. I love the mayor. He's so good.
Frogs breath.
That's a certified classic. The Santa Claus. with Tim Allen.
Tim Allen?
Tim
What
Allen.
happened to him?
I guess he stopped. Well, I think they're doing a.
Another Santa Claus thing?
Well, did he do the? He did a show, right? A series. Didn't they do a series on Disney Plus that he was in? Maybe not.
No.
I think he's doing like like a not like a reboot, but like a. My fucking brain is not working. Like a
series following the movies.
no, doing Home Improvement. Like they're doing like
That was a
a
good
revival of Home Improvement. But I'm not sure about that if they're actually doing it or if they're not. But
I should have brought that too.
yeah, Tim Allen at this point was in his prime. Like this was prime Tim Allen.
Speaking of that, scroll down. Is Christmas with the Cranks on here? Because that's a classic. Or that would be all right for me, but that's a good one.
It should be in here somewhere.
It has to be. I watched that a handful of times. Christmas with the Cranks. Come on now.
Why him? Why is that in there?
Because they do go to his house for Christmas. But that's a funny movie.
Oh, right there's Christmas with the Cranks. That's
Yeah.
with Tim Allen as well, right?
Yeah.
That goes in All Right? I don't remember that movie.
That one's a classic, I think.
You think it's a classic?
Yeah. I've watched that way more than any of those All Rights.
Yeah, I know I've seen it more than these. Well, I've seen 8 Crazy Nights a little more than those. Well, maybe not Babes in Toyland. When I was a kid, I watched the shit out of that. But I haven't seen the Looney Tunes Christmas. I for sure haven't seen
Is Die Hard
Barbie.
a Christmas movie or not?
It's been a long time since I've seen Die Hard.
But that's like a major...
Everybody debates that, yeah. It's like whether or not it's a Christmas movie or whatever.
I'd probably seen it when my dad was watching it, but I don't know.
Friday After Next?
No, that really is a Christmas movie. That really is.
The things that people classify as
Put that in
Christmas
All Right.
movies.
Because that movie is funny.
Gremlins.
How's that a Christmas movie?
I guess it's because it takes place during Christmas. I mean, Gremlins as
I would say classic.
Gremlins
not
as a
all-time.
movie is an all-time classic, but we're not rating them based off of them being movies. We are basing them off of being Christmas movies. And I guess since everything just takes place during Christmas, that's why they consider it a Christmas movie, but I think it's a stretch. Ernest Saves Christmas. I don't think I've ever seen any of the Ernest movies.
I have because my dad, but I don't know.
No. Home Alone 3 is in the Ho
Ho,
Horrible. The cartoon Grinch. The cartoon of the Grinch.
All right.
Yeah, I definitely... If I'm watching one of the Grinches, it's definitely not the cartoon. It's definitely the one with Jim Carrey.
What's Christmas?
Oh,
say?
okay. So Christy said the Santa Clauses with Tim Allen was released like 2 years ago. It was on Disney Plus. It was like 2 seasons, I think. I thought that they did something. Is that say Santa Buddies? It's like
The Golden
with the
Retriever
Golden
movies.
Retrievers. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. There's a lot of them that's on here that I probably haven't seen.
Scroll down a little bit.
Let's try and find some that Daddy's Home 2. What? Deck the Halls.
It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
I don't think I've seen it either. Well, maybe I have.
You can put the Jack Frost or the Frosty the Snowman into the classic because
yeah,
that's
all
just
of those, like, there's another
old
one too.
school,
Where's
like,
it at?
Rudolph
Like that one.
Yes.
All these, like,
I actually right there, Rudolph
Where?
up. second row down.
Oh, right there. I
Yeah,
see.
there's 2 of them in that row.
Yeah, all of those, like with like Heat Miser and stuff
Yeah.
like that, like all of those are
I
definitely.
think my grandma got me the whole collection of all those movies.
I think I had pretty much the whole collection of them too.
my dad loves those.
What about the? I guess it's
Not
like
the best. I wouldn't put it in horrible, but it's not the best.
okay. I don't think.
It's too. Oh, the Polar
Too-
Express. Sorry for me.
Oof.
That's a classic for me.
I personally,
What if it had different animation?
if it had different animation,
What kind of animation out of those movies? What kind of animation would you want that to have?
I would either want that to be like
A real life movie,
like I would like it to be either a real life movie,
kind of like The Grinch.
kind of like in the style of like The Grinch, or I'd want it to be cartoonish, like kind of like how Eight Crazy Nights is. Like it's not cartoony where it's like over the top, but it's still real. Like the Polar Express animation for me is just, I don't know, like the way their expressions are and everything. Like it just ruins the whole movie for me because it's just.
Well, they are coming out with a real life one.
Are there?
Yeah,
That'll be interesting to see.
and it's with. What's his name?
Tom Hanks.
Yes,
You couldn't think of Tom
No.
Hanks' name.
I was thinking Tim Allen. Christy said Santa Buddies was that's around his time period. I think like when that came out is when Jack was little for sure.
You watched that movie?
That was good. Me and your mom watched that actually.
Oh yeah, you guys did watch those. Where would you put it?
All right.
All right. That's the Netflix original, right? Didn't they make 2 of them? Because I think there's another one down here. You watched the second one. I know you did. Because you saw it on Netflix and you were like, ooh. We'll put it with the first one. Will be nice.
Bad Moms Christmas. That was funny.
The
The Holiday is a classic.
Where's the holiday?
Last row.
The last row?
The Holiday. That's a classic.
Oh, right there.
Classic.
I don't remember that one. I do not remember that one at all. Who's in that movie? Oh, Jack Black's in that movie, right?
Jack Black. Girl from Titanic. Can't think of her name.
I don't know her name.
Come on.
I don't watch Titanic enough.
Hold on. Kate Winslet.
Ah.
And Cameron Diaz. And Jude Law.
I'm gonna leave Die Hard and Die Hard 2 down here because I haven't seen those in a long time, and I'm not gonna classify them in Christmas movies. The Santa Claus 2. I don't remember the second one. The first one I remember very, very vividly, and that one is
Like when he gets really fat, that's funny, but.
Oh yeah.
The first one.
The third one was horrible. Absolutely terrible. Didn't need to be a thing. Didn't need to be a thing at all. I think we've all but covered like the ones that we've seen and the ones that we care about. Like White Christmas, never heard of it. Does that say The Ref?
We've seen A Bad Mom's Christmas.
I don't remember it.
I
remember the
say-
Bad Moms movie, but I don't remember the Bad Moms
Go up.
Christmas.
Or I would put it under scroll up. Not the best.
Is that Snow White? Or no, that's Beauty and the Beast.
That's a classic.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, I watched that a lot. That was classic.
I didn't know that was a thing.
They ice
Not-
skate and
not at
stuff.
all.
Oh, it's good.
Yep, didn't know that was a thing. Fred Claus, do you?
Nope.
Haven't seen it. There's another one of those. like animated ones. There's Office Christmas Party. I haven't seen it. The
What's
Muppet Christmas Carol.
No.
I haven't seen that in a long time. So probably since I was a kid. I think I had that VHS. It's a Wonderful Life. That's beyond. That's past, or that's before my time.
But I feel like that's all-time classic. For
I mean,
a lot of
for a
people.
lot of people, sure,
And
but not us.
yeah, okay.
It was that. What the hell was that? Oh, Miracle on 34th Street.
That's another classic.
Yeah, I know people like that one. Apparently, there's more than one Miracle on 34th Street. Anything like important here that we're missing? Scrooged, I know, is another like one that people like, but I haven't seen it. Winnie the Pooh, I didn't know that was the thing either. We're not judging Why Him as a Christmas movie. Remember the Night, Holiday Inn, Jingle Jingle. I think that's like all of the important ones for us anyway. Yeah.
Some
Okay.
people are very mad, probably looking at that list.
All right, let's review here. I mean, Christmas Vacation, of course.
Hallelujah. I feel for us, we should put them in order for the all-time classic at least, with what we think.
Okay. So Christmas Vacation definitely belongs here.
Mhm.
Sorry, Christmas Story, but I feel
Yes.
Home Alone 2 goes there because that is slowly becoming one of my favorites. Christmas Story definitely is third there.
I feel like you'd have to put Home Alone behind A Christmas Story.
Put Home
Because we do
Alone.
watch both. Hello?
There we go. This one goes at the end, obviously.
Yeah. See, for me, Grinch would be next.
Yeah, the Grinch for me would be probably
I know.
behind there.
You put Bad
Behind
Santa
Charlie
up
Brown.
after Home Alone.
We'll say that again.
Did you put Bad Santa behind Home Alone?
I'm trying to
No.
decide if I want to put. Yeah, that goes above Bad Santa.
Then put the Grinch after that. And then Bad Santa. And then Jack Frost.
Jingle All the Way is above Jack Frost. Let's be real.
Not for me. But
I made the compromise with the Grinch.
see, but I would have put that before Nightmare.
I think this is like a good spot to land with these because obviously we both absolutely adore that movie and that you can't argue. That yes.
What about Deck the Halls? Have you ever seen that one?
Doesn't
I
ring
think
any
so.
bells. Was Deck the Halls on here? It probably was.
That sounds familiar.
Oh yeah, right there it is.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I always look at it because it sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it. Is it good?
Let's see. I think we should do. No, never mind. That's good. Too complicated.
That's a little much.
That's a little complicated there. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a pretty solid list there. And to go down to the horrible ones, I mean, Home Alone 3. They just
I like that. Did you come up with the ho 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 horrible?
no.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good if you did.
I was
Horrible.
changing them because it said like top of the nice list, and I was like, nah, that's
Nah,
cheesy.
Cheesy.
And then this, I forget what this said, and then it was all right, and then not the best, and then it said Ho Ho Horrible, and I was like, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So I put it in Ho Ho Horrible, and then haven't
Christy,
seen.
what's your favorite Christmas movie? Out of the list that we have, doesn't have to be ours, but what is your all-time classic, your number one go-to? I'm like sitting in silence waiting for a response.
These
I know there's
advertisements
a
are
little bit of a
such
delay.
a buzzkill.
Yeah. Golf bags.
Yeah, I ordered one glove. And it's just like, oh, here. What about this? Hey, I don't have like $600 to drop on your fucking golf bags. They look really nice, but that's too much money.
I need another drink. Bronson.
We gotta wait for Christy's favorite Christmas movie. I mean, it better be Christmas Vacation.
I think hers is gonna be like Jingle All the Way or something like that, maybe.
That's an acceptable answer. That used to be my favorite for a hot minute when it came out.
Or it's like Noel.
That would be a terrible answer. Let's talk about how bad Elf is.
Santa! It's just obnoxious.
It's such a like Will Ferrell is good at being
Annoying.
it's not even that. Like it's the same kind of like comedy that like Jim Carrey does where he's just
No.
over the top
No,
and
no, no.
outland. Yes. It's
No.
the same kind of comedy where they're outlandish and they just do super off the wall shit. Jim Carrey does that in every single movie. That's what he's known for.
Yeah, but Will Ferrell is like corny.
You just don't like Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't know why. But like Anchorman, those movies are fucking hilarious. I love those movies. And Step Brothers. Ooh.
It's okay.
It's more than okay.
But that's like the only Will Ferrell movie that like I can get into.
I mean, he's done like the other guys. He was good in that one with Mark Wahlberg.
If Mark
I'm a
Wahlberg's
peacock. You
in
gotta
it-
let me fly.
If Mark Wahlberg's in it, that's it. That's a wrap. That's all you see.
I mean, yeah, but still, like, I don't know. I just don't understand how everybody loves that movie. I really don't.
I did watch
Really
it a couple
don't.
of times.
We
like,
used to
try
watch
to
it in
like it?
school. We watched it in high
Really?
school. Yeah.
I never watched that in high school. I don't think I've watched any Christmas movie in high school.
Yeah, we watched Elf.
If we did, it was like a Santa Claus.
I think I watched the Santa Claus in school. I know I've watched a Charlie Brown Christmas in school.
Yeah, and the Thanksgiving thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For sure.
The Great Pumpkin.
Mhm.
The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I feel like there's an actual Thanksgiving one, though.
Mhm.
I just don't know the name of it. I don't think it's just
Probably
the Great
the
Pumpkin. I don't think it's the Great Pumpkin. I think that's more like beginning of fall. But maybe it is the Great Pumpkin. That is the Thanksgiving one. I'm not positive. And I think that's the Santa Claus 3. I hope that's the one. But that one was poop soup. Because you can't, like, the first one was so good because he ends up, like, becoming Santa Claus without knowing that he's becoming Santa Claus.
Mhm.
And because he puts on the jacket. Right? He puts on the jacket and then that makes him Santa Claus. And then he has like the dynamic of like they're divorced parents, and they're like he's not around enough for his son.
Yeah, it had to do with his son for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah, he wanted to spend time with his son, but it's like that same kind of thing, like Liar Liar, where it's like same kind of thing,
he
but
was too busy, and then
Mhm.
he
Yeah,
that
yeah.
gave him the time to appreciate the thing.
that was something that they could do together.
Yeah.
And then like his son got super into it.
And then the second one, doesn't he find Mrs. Claus? Like he starts dating that chick.
Is that the second one? I guess that is the second one.
Yeah, because I don't think I've ever seen the third one with that. Was that Friesmeister?
I don't know. Friesmeister.
Is that?
I
what they
don't
call-
I don't know.
Heatmeister. Heatmeister.
No. That's from the cartoons, the Heat Miser and Mr. Snow.
Mr. Snow. Well.
With the little song.
Yeah.
Pumped and Heat Miser. I'm Mr. Snow.
Mhm. Yeah, that's definitely from those old
Yeah,
movies
yeah.
up there.
I had those on
From
VHS.
the look of that, you would think it'd be like
I remember when I got
Snow Mice, Snow Guy, Jack Frost.
I remember when I was like 13 or 14, maybe even earlier than that, maybe like 10 or 11. I had the Rudolph one on VHS, and it was sealed. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep this sealed, and it's going to be worth a bunch of money. Because my parents used to say, like, they were collectors. They were collector, like,
Which they are.
items. Which
I don't know how
probably...
how much money you get out of that, but
For a sealed VHS, you're not getting, like, anything
you're
at
getting a Goodwill special.
yeah. I remember when I used to find sealed VHS all the time at Goodwill. And it was really difficult not to buy some of them because I'm like, man, that's a classic. I think we have one or two of them over there. I might have picked one or two of them up. But that was fun.
Yeah.
I wish these ads weren't here, though. I'm going to have to figure that out because me and Andy are going to be using this into some capacity. I just don't know how to tell those ads to chill. You can do like a custom tier thing, but I think maybe...
So classics and all-time classics, we have the same amount of movies in.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Well, it's a lot of these cartoons. More than half of them are those cartoons. And then it's Christmas with the Cranks, Gremlins, Polar Express, The Holiday. Like, if I was ranking it for everybody else, I would probably put Polar Express in an all-time classic because, like...
Hands down.
It is...
It's up there with The Grinch. It categorizes the same as The Grinch. Those two kind of go...
Yeah. Yeah, in,
together.
Yeah, and, like, now that they
And
have...
it was probably around the same time frame. Well, The Grinch, I think, was a little bit older than Polar Express. Because the Polar Express was Colin's first movie in theaters. So he was probably, like, 6, 5,
Yeah,
6.
yeah.
So, and The Grinch, I remember I got that on either VHS or DVD for Christmas, and I was so excited.
We have that on VHS.
Not DVD.
The
We have it on
Grinch?
DVD.
We have it on DVD, too.
Good. Because you have to rent it now.
Yeah, we have it on DVD. I have to organize our DVDs because they are just a train wreck right now. I'm looking at a big stack of them just there that I haven't organized.
Yeah, there's some upstairs. I took upstairs.
Oh, boy.
But the new animated Grinch,
Yeah,
no.
I don't
they
like...
They put, like, upbeat, like, music
You're supposed, like...
in, and it just... And they overdo the humor, and it's just not... It just doesn't land.
Yeah, like, this one, the one with Jim Carrey, has, like, the...
Ooh.
It's...
Ah. That's it. I'm not going.
It's more.
Every woman can.
You know what I would love to see? I would love to see them do a horror How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
I'm sure they did. It's like bootlegged. Well,
Probably, but I'd like to see it done properly, like where, like it's a town, like get rid of like the Dr. Seuss influence and like the goofiness of the Who's and Whoville and the weird nonsense that is them.
It's a jubilation.
Yeah, get rid of that. get rid of that. Have like a regular like small town, like really small town, like in like a kind of like a rural, mountainous area. And
So we're talking like Colorado.
something. I don't know, Lloyd. The
Lloyd.
French Laurels. Do
We always think of the same shit.
do like a super small town in like like rocky like mountain area, and at like the top of one of the mountains have like just this like it's basically like everybody in the town knows do not go there around this time of year because it's like the worst time, and have like the Grinch be just super dark and twisted and like kind of gruesome looking, but make
Kinda
him
like how Krampus looks,
but
like,
make him more human, like make kind of like he was like an important person in the town at one point.
not making him a green fuzzy
No,
thing.
don't make him like a monster. Make him like a
Scrooge.
a like basically like a like a ledge like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like everybody knows about him in the town. Like if you're from that town, you know of like, and just give him a name before they started calling him the Grinch. Like give him like a name, and he left one day or something happened to him or like something horrid happened to like his family, and then he just decided to exile himself into like this mountain.
Kind of like Edward Scissorhands, but he's not nice.
Yeah, like he exiles himself away because he can't handle it or whatever, and then he like being so remote and living the way he does just caused him to like.
Well, you just wrote a movie, so come on.
Causes him to like get like deformed and like just kind of like gruesome, but make him like human enough to where like when it's the reveal and you see him, you're just like, whoa, like it's a person but it's not. It's like that nice blend. That would be sick. And just do it like really dark and like have like a really like
So people would be
grotesque
questioning
story.
if that would be a horror movie or a Christmas movie.
Yeah. That'd be sick. When's the Grinch rights go up? When's that finish? How they like when the
Probably never.
yeah, probably never now. How Winnie the Pooh, since that like they didn't renew the rights to that,
Yeah, they did
it goes into
Twisted.
like the free market where anybody can do anything Winnie the Pooh. Like same with Steamboat Willie. Now that they didn't renew the rights to that, like somebody snatched it up and they're making all kinds of weird.
I'm still trying to think of that word you were thinking of. It's on the tip of my tongue too. Like what the town, like.
Like the, I wouldn't say like folklore, but like he's not a legend.
Not the tale of, but like.
Just like everybody's heard about him. It's just like a tale that everybody.
Yeah, but
has
there's a
heard.
word that we're missing. We're not landing the word.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a sweet way to do that movie. I wonder if they're ever gonna do a live action, or try to, of Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't think they
I don't
should.
know, because I think that would look horrible,
It'd be really hard to do.
especially with Jack.
Yeah. Well.
Sally would be easy. Jack?
Yeah, Sally
No.
would be Jack would be the mayor would be kind of weird because of the way his face is.
Mm-hmm.
He has to be the double-sided face and getting somebody to just spin their head around. Jack, Jack.